Ja Rule explains why he performed a crucifixion-like scene, but it wasn't the cross. It was actually him on a stake, and the backlash he got, as always, getting roasted by 50 Cent over this. Check this clip out. This is from a few weeks ago. I remember seeing this. He ends up addressing some of the backlash that he got, and specifically why he ended up doing this performance. I'm not going to play you guys the audio, but this is him at an award show, shirtless, tied to a stake. And he's doing his performance. Right? And the quote is, when you look at what I've been through in my career, I feel like I sacrificed a lot. Okay? Now, this is very weird for a couple of reasons. One, because anyone depicting themselves in any crucifixion type way I think just comes off weird and sacrilegious, right? But two, it's the notion of a stake being there, right? It's not a cross, it's a stake. And why is it a stake? It's because Ja Rule is actually Jehovah's Witnesses. Is Jehovah's Witness. And Jehovah's Witnesses do not believe that Jesus was crucified on a cross. They believe he was crucified on a stake. This is another one of those weird alternative histories, even though there's substantially more than enough evidence to point to the Roman act of crucifixion in secular history by all kinds of scholars. There's a lot of with the cult-like behavior. They want to have these like alternative conspiratorial views of things, right? That's what kind of gives them power. And so there's a clip of him actually addressing this and owning the fact that he's a Jehovah's Witness.
On a cross.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Where did that come from? Where did that thought come from?
You know,
you're Jehovah's Witness.
He's like, yes, I did. And then she's like, wait, where'd that go? But you're a Jehovah's Witness. And so listen to his explanation here.
Yeah, so I wasn't on a cross. I was actually on a stake, which is, you know, what Jehovah's Witnesses actually believe Jesus died on a stake versus a cross.
Okay.
But
I wonder if he's I don't think he's a practicing Jehovah's Witness, by the way. That's so funny to be so attached to your childhood faith of Jehovah's Witness, and then like you're as an adult, like you're still like operating under the mentality of, you know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna honor the view that we held. Like, this is hilarious.
But you know, when you look at what I've been through in my career, I feel like I sacrificed a lot.
Man, my Patreon rocks. This is a segment from our daily after party stream. If you want the full unedited replay of these after party streams, along with early access to our podcast, our Discord, and a discount code for our store, consider partnering with us for as little as $5 a month.
You know, for you know, this industry and you know, not nothing in the realm of Jesus Christ. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's symbolism.
Nothing in the realm of Jesus Christ, but it's symbolism. So if you can acknowledge that whatever issues you've had in your career, they're not on the level of Jesus, why then depict yourself like Jesus?
It's symbolic, and I wasn't actually on a cross. I was on a stake.
Okay.
And what people fail to realize is they act like Jesus was the only one up there.
Huh? I mean, Jesus was the only one sacrificing himself. No one else died for our sins.
Other men being crucified at that moment too, you know.
Yes, but they didn't sacrifice themselves. You're connecting this to a sacrifice.
And they would happen to be criminals. And so maybe.
So are you on the stake because you're a criminal, or are you on a stake because you are the lamb being slayed for the sins of the world?
I'm not mocking Jesus.
You recently.
So he said, maybe I'm not mocking Jesus. Okay, listen. I wish that Ja Rule wasn't doing this sort of stuff, and I'm in rare form with 50 Cent roasting him on this. Rare 50 Cent W in terms of just the roast session on this when he saw this. So 50 Cent reposted it. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. All right? Peace. And said, look at this ish head. Is he supposed to be Jesus? What the F? You can't do this ish. LOL. So stupid. First time ever I'm agreeing publicly with 50 Cent on a take with regards to Jesus. Never thought it'd come to the space where I'm agreeing with 50 Cent. But the deeper question I have is why the need to consistently align yourself with biblical imagery without wanting to live in a biblical way? Like, why the need to consistently utilize the cross and the symbolism without wanting to submit yourself, not to being perfect, but at least following, like it comes off like religious appropriation, like just appropriating imagery from religion for the sake of your own gain. I don't think that's helpful. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's beneficial. I think it's confusing, and I don't think it serves anybody well at all. So anyway, L for Ja Rule on this one. Chat, how you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Drop your location in the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching this from. Thank you guys for everybody that's hanging out with me. Thank you to everybody that's already bought one of these prayer journals, okay? They're selling amazingly, and I'm hearing the feedback from you guys and just the impact that it's having, the consistency of praying, consistency of writing, consistency of reflecting. Super exciting. So thank you guys. Hopefully it's helping you in that consistency. It's our biggest 5-star reviewed item. And so I'm super grateful for you guys. I don't think this comes from Ja Rule. This comes from the creative class, and it's satanic. They desacralize the images from Christianity. It's ritualistic. Interesting. That's an interesting take, Ivan. Good take. I never thought about it that way. They're trying to make it less faith-based.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.
We see, according to the Bible, that prayer is extremely important in terms of us being transformed from the inside out when we get aligned with God's will. For the Christians watching this channel, I want you guys to implement these spiritual disciplines in your day-to-day life. And the only way I've been able to do this consistently is through writing down my prayers in a prayer journal that does a few things. One, it allows me to reflect and come to God humbly and ask Him to move on my behalf. And two, it allows me to document my prayers, which ultimately help me remember the very things that I was praying for and see the hand of God tangibly in my life when He answers them. So I would urge you, consider writing down your prayers. It could be in a blank notebook. It could even be on your phone. Or you could check out the one I personally designed and used for my own quiet time and spiritual discipline that I think will be a huge blessing. It's the exact structure and system that I've used for years to pray and be more consistent in my spiritual disciplines. You can pick yours up today by clicking the link in the pinned comment below. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.